my name is Cal, and once again, this is my very good friend, Claudia Ruppel, who happens to be in town once again visiting. A couple months ago when Claudia was in town, she helped me do a lesson called the Turkish towel. Some people might call that move the behinder, or some people might call it the peekaboo. So if you haven't learned that move, you probably would want to learn that before you try to learn what Claudia and I are going to show in this lesson. I think Claudia and I will start out by showing what we taught in that last lesson, but if you want to know how to do it, you'll have to watch that. And then again, we're going to go ahead and show this new way of coming out. So Claudia, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and start out by just showing what we did in the last lesson, Claudia. And this is doing the Turkish towel with what I would consider to be one of the simplest ways to come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As we probably mentioned in the previous lesson, give me a second, Claudia. Gentlemen, when you're taking her the opposite direction, you are like this. You can do as many of those you want. We happen to just now do like 3 of them. We did 3, 5, 6s. And then we came out by simply bringing the arm over and doing a lady's outside turn. The other thing I want to mention is when we end up cross hand with the left hands on top, which is a little unusual. So that's when I then just take her and do just a free spin, because then I can end up taking her into either closed position, 2-hand hold, or I can take her back into right hands on top, which I do a lot more moves with right hands on top. Now, before we get into the meat of what we're going to show in this lesson, which is the tunnel or the lady's duck, I'm going to show one other alternative that you can do with the Turkish towel, and that is, instead of just doing the arms over top, you can actually bring them down. And again, you can do as many of those as you want, and we're just going to come out by doing a lady's outside turn and gentleman's outside turn. So let's go ahead, Claudia, and show that. So we're going to start out by getting into the Turkish towel, and then we're going to drop our arms, or I'm going to drop our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because I'm letting go of my right hand there, when I'm turning her, I don't need to do that extra turn because I already can go into whatever dance position I want from there. Let's go ahead and show that one more time, and then we'll move into the tunnel slash lady's duck. So from the top again, Turkish towel, but dropping the arms. The same way you might if you were drying off with a towel, actually. You might start, but anyway, depending on how you dry off. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to clarify one thing about the alternate way when you bring these arms down. So let's go ahead and do that once, Claudia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the point is, when you want to bring your arms down and go down like this, it's usually going to be best to bring one arm down at a time. And I think possibly the easiest way would be, gentlemen, when you step to your left and do a 3, 4, bring your right arm down, and then as you're coming back, you can bring the other one. So this is a 5, 6. I'm ready to go with my left foot and go 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want to keep doing those, then it would be 3, 4, 5, 6. As many of these as you want, and then you just simply bring her out by pulling her arm like that. So for this, moving on now to the heart of what we're going to do in this lesson, let's just get into this position. So we're in this, we're doing a 5, 6. So she's ready with her right foot and I'm ready with my left. We're going to want to, gentlemen, you're going to want to bring your right arm down. You'll bring it down on a 5, 6, the same way we just mentioned. So you're going to bring your arm down on a 3, 4. So let's go ahead and do that. 3, 4, and now just do a 5, 6, 5, 6. And what we're going to do here on a Now we're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, but she's gonna turn. And we're gonna turn her by pulling her arm. Now, I can't tell you right offhand how leadable this move is. What I mean by that is if a lady's doing this move with the gentleman and the lady's never done it, I believe most women will follow this, even though she may wonder what, if she had time to think about it, she might be going, what the heck are we gonna do here? Because I'm turning her and yet our arms are being held together. But what she's gonna do, let's not worry about the count or the feet, she's gonna take a turn. She's going to go under my left arm, I'm going to raise my right arm, and she's going to go under, and we're going to end up like this. And that's kind of where the tunnel is. She's kind of going under one arm and then the next. So, but we end up in this weird position, and then there's two ways to come out of this. One would simply be to reverse it and have her go back like this, or you can bring her out by just doing a regular throw out or a lady's free spin like that. So Claudia just pointed something out, and that is that when you get done with that little tunnel, you end up in this position here, and as she just mentioned, all you have to do, gentlemen, is drop your left arm, and you're going to end up in this position. And then you can do anything you want. I'm telling you, you can throw her into a free spin. Well, duh, you can do anything. You can do ladies free spin, you can do somersaults or cartwheels. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of overcomplicating it, as she so eloquently pointed out to me a moment ago off camera. So let's go ahead. I think, well, let's do this from the other, as a matter of fact, let's do it from this angle if we can, if we've got enough room here. So we're going to do the same thing slowly. I'm not going to worry right now about counting it. We'll break it down just a little more for you here in a moment. Let's just do the move. We're going to try to keep it tight here so it all stays within the camera. So we're going to do a couple of these. I normally do a couple, but it doesn't matter how many you do. I'm going to bring this arm down. She's going to have one arm, another arm. Here's where we were, where Claudia says all you got to do is drop this arm, and we could just do basic footwork here. I could take her into a lady's inside turn. There's any number of things that you can do, so I appreciate you pointing that out. So we're going to try to go ahead and break that down just a little bit for you. As far as the hand signals, there's not so much of a hand signal because the lady doesn't have a lot of options in a way because you've got both hands. It's just a matter of pulling her and then making sure that you're raising your arms up so she kind of knows to go through them. You can't be like this. You kind of got to make it so she can get through the two arms. So you're just going to pretty much pull her into what is going to be a lady's outside turn. She's going to go under your left arm first, then she's going to go under your right arm. Gentlemen, your footwork is a little bit different here, and I'll break that down in a minute. But I think let's just show it first with the counting again from the top. We're going to do a basic first and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, as many of these as you want, and then bring this arm down, and then when you're ready, on the 1, 2, you're going to start pulling her into a regular lady's outside turn, but you're going to make sure you're lifting your elbow up so she can go through, and that would be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to end up like this. And then from here, as we talked about, you could just drop this arm and go 5, 6, whatever you want to do. What I want to do here a little bit is break down the gentleman's footwork. When we taught the last lesson and we were in this Turkish towel, the gentleman's doing an outside turn on the 1, 2, 3, and the lady's doing an outside turn. So while we're pulling, we were talking about taking her with her arm over and going 1, 2. I'm turning to my left, she's turning to her right. When we just a little while ago talked about how you can lower your arms and go back and forth, 5, 6, same thing. She's turning while you're turning. You're just doing a 1, 2. In this one it's different because while she's going to be turning clockwise, ladies clockwise turn, gentlemen, we're going to be doing something a little different. Our footwork's going to be something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where we end up in that goofy position. So let's show that again. But I think what we'll do, we're just going to get into here. So we're going to do a 5-6. 5, 6, another one, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then gentlemen, you might pay attention to my feet. It's just kind of a 1, 2 there, and then I kind of turn a little bit. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we pretty much broke down the different aspects of it. We're going to do it. I don't know if this is a move that anybody can try to follow along at home, but we're going to try to do it from the beginning. We're going to try to do it very slowly, and we'll probably end up doing it from a couple different angles. And I'm going to go ahead and count it. We're going to start with a set of basic footwork first, signaling her on that first 5, 6. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to there, that's all stuff we taught in the previous lesson. We're going to do a 3, 4 now, and drop our, gentlemen, drop your right arm. You can do as many of these as you want. We're just going to go right into this. So we're going to do a 3, 4, and we're going to go back to a 5, 6. So we just kind of use that just to get our arm down and around. Now, gentlemen, you're going to kind of be turning a little bit to your right as you're doing this 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to do a lady's outside turn, but you need to remember to bring your arm up so she can go through it. That was a 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here you do whatever you want. Let's do it again real slow. I might do it all the way through without talking this time, or without it stopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. So kind of what I'm doing there, when I do that 5, 6, I'm kind of doing a 1, well, I'm turning her, but I'm doing a, I'm done like this. My feet is what I'm talking about now. I'm doing a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking about my feet. Don't worry about my arms right now. So, so gentlemen, after your 5, 6, it's going to be kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it again real slow, maybe all the way through without me stopping. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. I think in a moment we're going to turn a slow song on, and we'll do it once or twice to music for those couples or groups of people who are doing some of these lessons and actually try to practice it with us to music. But before we do, let us quickly show the other way to come out of this. Instead of ending up in this position and just dropping the hand, you can also reverse it and have her go back under your right arm and then your left arm. You're going to simply do it by doing a 5, 6, 5, 6. The lady's going to be doing an inside turn, 5, 6, 5, 6, the same footwork as she normally would. She normally, if she does a turn, it's a 5, 6, 5, 6. And gentlemen, you're going to basically reverse what you did just now. To do that, you're simply just going to kind of move your feet back the other way. You'll see that here. So let's go ahead, let's just get into this. So if we're in here, we're going to 5, 6, bring the arm down. We're going to do this little tunnel thing. And then right here, what we would do is go, we're going to do 2, 5, 6s. But I haven't let go of the arms. I'm not going to drop this arm here. I'm simply going to pull on this arm, and I have to pull on it so that she knows. And I have to raise my arms up. So we're going to go 5, 6, 5, 6. We'll do that a little bit better from the beginning. So let's just do it from the start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I often kind of let go of one of your arms as we were coming through. Instead of fighting to keep the arms together, I just kind of dropped them when I got a little bit tricky. We'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think when I'm out dancing on the dance floor with women, I think when I do that reverse turn, I think I just generally just let go of the hand instead of trying to hold on all the way through. So I think I'll put on a slow song. We'll try to do it once or twice to music slow for people who might want to try to follow along to music, and then that'll be it. I'm going to go ahead and count it while we're doing it to music. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Let's do it again. This time we're going to reverse and come out the other way. With the basic set of basic footwork first. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay, well, we just covered a lot in this lesson, and we reviewed what we taught in the last lesson, where we simply came out of the Turkish towel by bringing the arm up and do the lady's outside turn. In this lesson, we showed how instead of just coming out, you can also bring the arms down. Remember that whether you've got your arms up or down, you can do as many of those as you want. And then in this lesson, we showed how to bring the arm down and take the lady into the tunnel where she's going under your left arm and then your right arm. A simple way to come out. And then we also reviewed how you can also, without letting go of the arm, you can just kind of take her back through and by doing 2, 5, 6s. So it's a lot to cover, but hopefully at least some of you that are a little bit more advanced are enjoying this and are able to pick up what we tried to teach here. So thank you so much once again for helping.
You're welcome.
And thank you very much for watching. Sure appreciate your watching. Appreciate your subscriptions, your comments, your likes, your thumbs up. So I guess that's all for now. Just remember to always dance like nobody's watching.